Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
So yeah, Jaimers, do you want to present the game or do you want me to talk?
Presented by Kate.
Yeah, I think going to be playing some Dodonpachi for you guys. Doing the second game in the Dodonpachi series. Probably the game series Cave is mostly known for. A very good series of games, very hard games, and it's going to see. It's going to go right in. Going to try and get the clear. Maybe try some chaining along the way. And yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, so Dodonpachi, so a pretty hard game as Jaimers said. So he's gonna try to clear, but he's gonna try to chain a little bit because if you know the frame system of this game, it's about chaining, so killing enemies, rhythm. So you have a gauge on the top left side of the screen. You kill an enemy, it goes. If you don't kill an enemy, it goes down. So you want to kill an enemy in a very particular. So basically that's it.
Yeah, the power item was
Through the
kind of
wall.
trolling, so I broke the chain already.
Yeah, that's the main difficulty in stage 1. Like basically there are some parts where you want to avoid picking up the power items because they reset your laser, and so you can break your chain because of that. But yeah, it's not very important if you break the chain in stage 1. Like in stage 1 is 2.5 million, so very small part of
That's
the
it's basically
score.
nothing.
So yeah. And lots of millions. What are 2 million compared to that? But yeah. Stage 1, much to say. I think Jaimers is gonna try to destroy the parts. So if you destroy the parts at the right timing, where they are turning around the boss, you can get 10 stars, big stars. So it's not much, but it's still a little bonus. But yeah, no, didn't get it. It's pretty hard to get.
Yeah, it's pretty random, like how the boss like behaves at the start.
Yeah, if you're left, for example, it's way because you need to switch sides, and so you can't control the damage as well as you usually do. And yeah, the movements of the boss are random, so you do what you gotta do. But other than this boss doesn't really have anything. Yeah, stage 2. This is where things start to get interesting, at least chaining-wise, because you can change the wall stage if you mess up, and it's pretty fun stage to chain. You can learn it. It's not too hard, it's not too technical, but there are still some sections you need to be careful of.
Yeah, the bees are probably the hardest part of the chaining here.
So yeah. You go for this bee now. Yeah, so this bee on the left is a little bit annoying. You have a very small window to pick it up. And yeah, you can break your chain if you go too early there. But yeah, one good thing to know is that you can uncover the bee with your laser, and when you actually gain a little bit of chaining gauge, so you can maintain your chain using the bees as well. Yeah, nice. You can cancel here, and here comes the mid-boss. Pretty annoying mid-boss. But yeah, he's gonna try to chain using the mid-boss and the enemies that appear on the side. Things that mid-boss as possible.
It's kind of tricky, yeah, that mid-boss.
Yeah, definitely not free at all. It's one of the trickiest parts of the stage. And here's the end of the stage, which is a spam. So there is a nice section here where you don't have much bullets coming your way. And very nice, we got a full chain. So yeah, if you really optimize, you can go above 500 hits, but it's a very small optimization. Like, you're gonna get 2 more, that's it. But yeah, very nice. So yeah, a lot of damage to the boss, trying to speed kill it.
Yeah, we're in a hurry here.
The last
so...
part. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, you need to be careful about the last part, because where the bosses start to spawn needles when his life bar gets in the raid. But other than this, not too dangerous. Especially when you do so much damage like this by point blanking it. And stage 3. Stage 3 is not a stage you can full chain. So we are gonna try to do some small chains here and there. And stay alive.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, this chain is a little bit tricky. If you go a little bit too much to the left, you will destroy too many enemies and can't chain. And nice, we got the bee. We broke the chain, but it's not that bad, really.
Yeah, it's good to
As we
break it
said,
here
it's
anyway,
only
so...
small. Yeah, basically, yeah. You boss, and it's only small chains in this stage, so it's you get more by staying alive and not bombing. Because yeah, I didn't talk about it, but another way to score a lot in this game is to not die at all. Typical cave fashion. So yeah, we are gonna try to not use these bombs as much as we can. Yeah. So there is a bee hidden in each of these big ships. And here we pick up another bombs. It improves our bomb bonus. And this section is interesting because you can score by doing cancels. So if you do good cancels, or if you have a lot of bullets on the screen when you activate the cancel by destroying the big enemy, you get a lot of points. Oh, a little bit too early there, I guess. Yeah, this
we're
can be
going...
tricky. Woo, scary!
Going
But
into weird territory now.
this is fine. Just dodge. This is nice when you mess up this section.
Yeah, at least it's not the second loop.
We are fine. Everything is under control. This is Jaimers.
A little bit scary there.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a big red ship, so there is a hidden extender. If you destroy all the orange boxes, the 6 orange boxes on the sides, and then you destroy the ship without your life. So you can bomb on the box on the side, but for the central part you need to destroy it without using a bomb. And there we go. We get the 1-up. And the boss. Stage 3 boss. Very nice boss, so... it's a multiple...
I forgot what you do here. I completely forgot what you do on this boss.
Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah.
I guess I should reset. I think I still have time for that.
I don't know what are the rules for that. So yeah, you do what seems best. If you can restart, maybe restart. And if you can't,
yeah, just do it real quick. Yeah, man, I just completely forgot what you do.
Yeah, you went too low there. Yeah, you need to stay high and just tap down for the needles for 2 waves, and after you get on.
Come on.
The PCB way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
yeah, I mostly
start
just
again.
practiced like the second loop version of the boss and like never bothered with the first loop one.
Yeah. The other way you could do it if you really don't remember is just play very safe, stay at the bottom. It works as well. Small break, doesn't really matter. And here we go again.
It happens.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to chain into the mid boss. Yes. Yeah, I'm good at that power up. Oh, Hazer grab it very close to the mid boss. Going for the big stars now. Yeah, you're not using player 2, right? Because
No.
if you score and you use player 2, you want to get some small stars instead of the big ones.
Yeah, player 2 makes clear a lot harder. So, not going to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Being annoying.
So is the boss? Oh, the boss is going left. So yeah, annoying.
Okay, there we go. At the 10 stars.
So here we go. So yeah. The nice thing when you are using a laser type is that you can stay in the middle and your laser will cancel the bullets that the boss fire in the middle. But with shot type, it doesn't work, so you actually need to stay on the side, and it's a bit more annoying, I guess. Not really too hard, but just more annoying. Here, with these hangars and the enemy coming out, if you speed kill them a lot, you can get additional enemies. The power-up didn't cooperate. Game assist. Powered up. It doesn't reset laser at all. Power-ups at the right timing, there is and if you don't, you need to avoid them, which is annoying. Okay,
Yeah, I'm glad they
nice.
removed power-ups from since DFK onwards. That's so annoying in the early games.
I kind of like it forces you to not autopilot in the early game.
Yeah, that's true. It's just annoying if they like completely troll you.
You are approaching the target area. Mission starts now. Are you ready?
Okay, so we're now on the boss. I lost the stream for a little bit, but that's fine, it's back. Oh yeah. Dodging the and we are to stage 2. Nice. So yeah, it's the same run as the previous one. Like a break in the first chain of stage 1, full chain of stage 2.
Hopefully not the same thing in stage 3. You kind of time that cancel a bit to get like a lot of big, little small stars.
Yeah, this section can be a little bit dangerous at times. Okay, so hopefully the cancel will be nice this time. Oof. Dangerous needles.
This section is going pretty awful today.
Yeah. That's fine. Back on tracks. Here we go. Less carrying than the previous time, at least. Just the second cancel, which was a little bit scary. So yeah. Now we get all the boxes on the side, so we can get the extend. Good. Stage 3 boss.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay below.
Yeah. When you don't remember, that's the safe way to go.
Destroy
You're just not.
one
you're
of the
just not gonna
hatches
get
at front and then
yeah.
to the side ones.
Yeah, you just don't get as much hit as if you do the strat, but other than this, works perfectly fine. But yeah, this is a boss that you need to actually have a very good knowledge in which order you need to destroy each part, because it can get very, very angry if you destroy all the side turrets without completely dealing with them, because basically you will uncover the side turrets both at the same time and it's gonna get very, very hard. But if you only uncover one, then kill it, and uncover the other one,
Okay,
and kill it,
it's being
it's fine.
trolling. It's trolling.
Oh yeah, especially with Type C, like these kind of gaps are really annoying. Or you could just stay in the middle. Yeah, finally. But yeah, this boss is quite RNG. Like you don't know which pattern is you're gonna choose, so there are some you don't want. Even when you're scoring, like some pattern actually force you to go to the side and disconnect your laser, so you really don't want them.
Yeah, even on the first loop it can get kind of scary.
Yeah. Okay, stage 4. This is quite a hard stage to chain, definitely. The beginning section is quite technical here.
Right.
Nice. Yep. My connection has some trouble, apparently. Okay, good. I'm back. So yeah, nice here. So yeah, you really need to delay some kills here to actually get the chain. So that can look a little bit scary. Yeah, here using the tanks that come from the side before killing the big guys. And trying to kill the tanks one by one in some section. And here, yeah, you need to misdirect these big enemies, very important. Yeah, it can be very scary if you don't. Okay, nice. So yeah, here we have turrets on the top right corner, so we want to stay under them to kill them before moving to the left. And here, yeah, this the last section is all about doing good misdirection on the big enemies. because if you don't, you need to go through the bullets, which is very bad.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I was on
this
the
stage was-
harder chains there.
Yeah. The end of the stage can be tricky because the turrets are firing random bullets. Like they have a pace and a reason, but
You are approaching the target of attack.
the direction they fire is pretty random. And then the stage 4 boss. So there is a glitch on this boss. If you destroy the first phase at a very specific timing, when you take the boss, you can actually make it so the boss move to one side of the screen, and when it's on the side, you can destroy the phase. And if you do it at the right timings, it's gonna get stuck there. So we're going for that. And there we go, perfect. So yeah, basically you make it, you make the boss go to the side, and then with the phase switch, his hitbox disappear and reappear, stuck on the side. So yeah,
I need to take,
you can
time to take
take a
some
break
water.
here. But yeah, if you want to optimize the scoring, you need to hold the laser because you are losing boss hits. But other than this, there's nothing
I
much.
think
Like
optimally for squad deck, you don't want to do that trick at all.
oh, so yeah, if you really want to be optimal, but you can get the max hits with doing while doing the tricks. So at least you can do that. But yeah, the cancel at the end won't be good. That's the only thing you lose.
Don't want to try that on the second loop though. Just get them stuck.
But yeah, the thing is that you can leave the boss and it's gonna time out. Like yeah, really, you
But
can
yeah,
really
it
have
takes
a nice break.
takes like 5 minutes or something to time out,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Around
It's
that
ridiculously
time,
long.
yeah. Okay, stage 5. So yeah, with Type C, the beginning of stage 5 looks a lot nicer. That's what I'm used to. But yeah, this stage can be very, very hard. This is where Type C shines the most, I guess. Like, this stage, there are a few sections which are hard to chain, but most of the stage is a lot of enemies, a lot of bullets, and trying to survive. But yeah, very, very, very difficult stage here. This section is all about trying to deal with the popcorn while still killing the big enemies on the side and moving in the right direction when they fire so you don't get stuck by their shot. And here this section is kinda tricky to chain. But yeah, you can see that Jaimers is trying to leave the Zakos alive a little bit and kill them one by one. And here...
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Abandon.
Yeah, this
Abort,
section
abort.
is hard. Yeah. So that was the other tricky section. Like basically from 300 hits to 450 is really the hard part of the stage to chain. And then you have the big spammy section at the end. So yeah, the second half of stage 5 is infamous. Probably the hardest stage section. And damn it, we died.
Yeah, there was just
So yeah.
a wrong input, I think. Yeah, it's fine though.
Yeah, the annoying part is that you don't have any shot power. And as you can see, the laser is still pretty good, but the shot is ridiculously low power now. And
Yeah, that's like the worst
is,
thing about dying on like the first loop. Just
yeah. And the annoying part with Type C is that you actually rely on the shot much more than like Type A. Like with Type A, AL, if you die, actually, it's not that bad. You just spam the laser.
yeah, luckily you get like a million power-ups here, so
Yeah, that's the nice part. But you don't get that bomb. They knew what they were doing. Like in stage 4, you actually get one bomb back to get the bonus, but stage 5, not so much. Oh yeah, so stage 5 boss, a lot of safe spots on this boss. So yeah, we can use the background to know where to position the ship. And then you actually need to be on one part to misdirect the drones and kill them all before the next pattern starts. Else you're gonna be stuck in place and the needles can easily get you from the drones. And here, yeah, you can see that Jaimers went up very quickly. So that part, when you go up on the ship, can be pretty scary. And this part as well, when you want to go down from the ship. Because there is a safe spot, so you can stay there and it's safe, but if you go down too low, you can get caught by a fireball, and if you get off the ship too much in the middle, you can get caught by a fireball. So
Yeah, you need to
getting
get out of
into the
there
safe,
at the end.
yeah, getting into the safe spot and getting out of the safe spots are both scary parts. And stage 6, the last stage of the game. So very hard section to chain at the beginning. Very technical. So yeah, chain break there is not
Just aborting
something.
that.
Yeah.
It's also very dangerous just to set it up the chain.
Yeah, there are
Easy
some
to
random
die.
bullets that are very scary sometimes. So yeah, sometimes it's not a bad decision to actually say abort and try to survive. But yeah, no glitch or stuff. And yeah, here, so these big enemies that fire the white bullets, the snowball bullets, you actually need to kill them fast so they don't fire a second wave. Kinda similar to the stage 3 mid-boss. And here we go into the very, very easy section. So the beehives with the green walls enemies. So you can see that some enemies fire green walls of bullets from the side, and these enemies are the worst. Like you can easily get walled from them, and the timing at which they fire the green walls is random a little bit. So at least it's chosen at the beginning of the stage, so you can get very, very bad configuration, and you actually need to deal with these enemies very, very quickly. Else you will get
Yeah, like the speed and how fast they fire is like completely random between credits.
yeah, it's basically chosen I think at the beginning of the stage, and then from that you can get an idea. Oh, they will fire from on the stage, but you don't get the same stuff every runs.
Yeah, the variance is pretty huge as well.
Yeah,
Like you can get
yeah.
like super fast.
Yeah, sometimes you have some very nice configuration when it's very easy, and sometimes you can get insane stuff in very, very tricky angles. And yeah, the last part of the stage, which is very tricky to chain as well, so yeah, small chain
Yeah, I
break.
accidentally uncovered the bee too early.
Yeah, the bees there are really everything, and it's pretty technical to get it right. So yeah, that's the end of the world. And yeah, the last section you need to be careful there. It can get tricky. And then, so if you want to play for full survival, you could let the bomb float around, but Jaimers wants the bonus.
Oh yeah, just automatically grabbed it.
Yeah, in the first loop we don't think about it much. But yes, stage 6 boss. Very, very hard boss. Definitely the hardest boss of the first loop. A lot of random patterns, scary patterns, and a very, very long fight as well. So yeah, this pattern you want to stream the bullets or bullet heads and find the right timing to go to the side so you can cut back. So very, very nicely done there. That was very clean. And then this pattern is some left-right dodging, but basically there is a way and a reason to do it. And you get use the way to read it. And this pattern with the shuriken is probably one of the worst pattern in the loop. Oh, very nicely done. Very,
That
very
pattern
random.
killed me so many times in the
Yeah.
past.
Basically, there are some period when you can do it very consistently, and some period when you die to it a lot. And then the last pattern is probably the hardest pattern of the loop as well. So yeah, this boss discipline is definitely a threat. So yeah, so there is a method to do it. Very nice. So yeah, only one miss and no bomb at all. So very nice.
Yeah, very silly miss.
Oh, it's during the hardest section of the loop. So can we really say it's silly? Yeah, it's a mistake, but it's definitely a section when you can die. So it's not too bad. And one miss first loop is definitely a good start. So yeah, the colonel. So Shmuptember.
Yeah, this guy is like really popular in like I want to be the guy fan games for some reason.
Yeah. He's basically the embodiment of bullet hells. And the second loop, so we starting again for 6 other stages, but way harder this time. So it's basically the same enemy layout, but they're gonna fire a lot more bullets. Everything is gonna be a lot more aggressive in the pattern as well. So everything is gonna be faster, and we're gonna get a lot more bullets. Yeah, well, the game can get very scary very quickly. So yeah, you need to be always be on your mark and ready. And the mid boss can be dangerous, but very nicely done. Very nice damage there at the beginning to avoid that very dangerous situation coming up.
Yeah, I almost died if the Mipples didn't die.
Yeah, this is a situation you often want to have the finger on the bomb. If really things go south. But yeah, you did very nice point blank damage at the beginning, so it worked well. And then the boss. So now this boss is way scarier than in the first loop, but if you do it the right way, it should be fine. Just need to be careful at some point because a lot of bullets are random. Very nice. And here we're gonna point blank a little bit. And here, macro dodge to the side. Very nice. And then it should be fine. Very nicely done.
Yeah, that Mipples can easily take a life.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like it's like random, like how the two, like all the patterns like start, like which
Yeah.
angle, and they can like overlap like all at once.
Yeah, the opener can be annoying, and the needles. It's especially how the needles span, because you need to go to the side, and sometimes you can get a very, very bad configuration that prevents you from moving. Okay, stage 2 in the second loop. So yeah, very scary stage. The problem is that if you leave a Zako alive, like a small tanks or anything, it's gonna fire so many bullets that it can basically prevent you from moving at all. So one mistake and can be very basically critical. That's the big problem in the second loop. Yeah, for example, this section, if you leave one enemy on the left, you're done for, even though it's only one small enemy. The nice thing, on the other hand, we didn't mention is that in the second loop it's a lot easier to chain, kinda. So it's because you have twice as much chaining gauge from killing enemies, or basically the chain gauge goes down slower, so you have more time, but you need it, so that's pretty well balanced. Okay, ooh, scary. So yeah, here there is a safe spot, but just before that, we had to go between these two bullets.
A little bit scary.
Yeah, nice. Getting the bomb at the end of the stage, and we very nice. We get a full chain, and still no miss, no bomb into the loop. So this boss into the second loop, there are some very interesting strat to make it as safe as possible, because it's a very scary boss if you want to do it the classic way. So we're gonna see how Jaimers is gonna deal with it. So yeah, he's going for this strat where he puts the boss just before the switch into phase 2. So you can see that we are just at the middle of the life bar, but just a little bit more. And then we're gonna do a ton of damage very quickly. And so he doesn't really have the time to...
No.
Oh, Schmidt. Yeah, good bomb. So yeah,
I got
the boss
stuck on the-
basically...
got stuck on the
yeah,
right.
on the right. Yeah.
Couldn't do any damage.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the right decision to bomb there. Was getting scary. Yeah. The thing I think is that you use your laser too early, so you didn't deal enough damage in fact. Yeah, stage 2 free. So yeah, very scary, but yeah, very nicely done there. And we are gonna get that chain as well. Nice. So this mid boss is extremely scary. Okay, that's a bomb, yeah. So this mid boss is extremely random, and the speed at which the bullets move is random as well. So it's extremely dangerous. And so you often want to have your finger on the bomb there.
Whoa, okay.
Ooh, good bomb, good bomb. Yeah, this section can be tricky.
Still, I've never quite figured out that section. Like right after the mid boss.
Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks. Sometimes you can go very, very wrong. Okay, now we're really gonna try to get the consent. Okay, nice. Then setting up for the second one. Nice. Yeah, this section is a lot scarier than in the first loop. So many more bullets. And yeah, the damage control can be tricky. Yes.
Alright.
Nicely done. And yeah, no backward bullets. That's the nice thing. Because yeah, the enemies there can fire in random direction. Sometimes they decide to actually fire backward. And this section gets a lot harder suddenly. So yeah, same as in the first loop, you can get another hidden extend there. So yeah, we're gonna destroy all the orange boxes on the side.
Oh my god, it happened again.
Oh,
But that can happen like
very
very rarely. Like,
yeah, but actually happened.
normally that section is like free, but sometimes like the bullets go all the way to the left. And then you mistake how far you can go to the left and you just hit the wall.
Okay, 2 free boss now. One of the worst enemies in the game. So yeah. Actually want to do a lot of damage at the beginning. And yeah. So we're gonna bomb bomb it out, yeah.
I have a 2-bomb strat, but I learned it like yesterday and I didn't do it correctly.
Yeah, is it the Fuku-chan strats?
I think so, yeah.
Recently he posted a lot of things on Twitter.
You just leave
about
the
this
bottom
boss.
hatch alive while you bomb
Yeah.
twice.
But yeah, this boss is a run killer for sure. Yeah, 2-4. 2-4 is a very, very strange stage. Like, I kinda like it, but if you keep everything, you do everything perfectly, everything is gonna be fine, but if you actually do something a little bit wrong, it can go wrong so quickly. So
Yeah, in theory, this is like one of the easiest stages in the loop, but sometimes
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't feel like that.
the execution needs to be so much on point. For it to be the case that if you're not confident, it can be very bad. Yeah, very nice strat there. That's one of the advantages of Type C, that you can stay in one place and actually keep the chain, because the shot will keep killing enemies on the side. And yeah, here you need to be very, very careful with the misdirection. These big enemies. And yeah, these tanks are so angry. So funny.
Yeah, they shoot solid walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One popcorn there that didn't cooperate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what we mentioned earlier. Like, leave one enemy alive, and you actually in a death situation. Yeah. The last section with the turrets is very, very scary as well. So sometimes you have actually lanes like this, but sometimes it can go very wrong. So yeah, very, very nicely done
Technically,
there.
it's just streaming, but it's very scary looking.
Very scary, and if you actually mess up your movement a little bit at the beginning, it gets completely messy. And yeah, stage 2 for boss, so we're gonna go for the glitch again. Yeah. This boss is a lot more scary, a lot scarier than the first loop. Like, when it goes down, you actually need to be very careful when you switch side. But yeah, very nicely done there. So yeah, 2 miss. We are still on a good pace. Be tricky, but
A little bit of water.
yeah.
Gotta take it
Yeah,
when you can.
I was saying that 2 miss and the pace is still alright. We still have a chance to clear.
Just a couple more shots.
But yeah, let's go. Now this is where the real fun begins. 2-5. But yeah, this stage is really hard. As we mentioned, if you leave one small enemy alive, this is the end. And this stage is basically the stage when you have small enemies everywhere, coming from everywhere. So yeah. Very, very tricky stage. So here, basically, you need a very, very tight route to go through the stage without using bomb and without dying.
Oh, no, I messed it up.
Yeah, that's fine. Just use a bomb, but yeah. So yeah, it can be very hard to get back on tracks in this stage.
Yeah, I forgot
That's
about the one
problem.
on the left.
Yeah. But yeah. At least you only used one bomb. Because the problem with this stage is when you bomb, you actually mess up your route so much that you can really, really struggle to get back on tracks, and you will just bomb chain. So just one bomb is fine. And yeah. Now this section is really,
The
really hard.
hardest section. Kind of needs good RNG to make it.
Yeah,
Without,
with the random few bullets fired from the bunker.
Yeah, you can get blocked pretty hard, and then it's over. Like right there.
Oh yeah, you didn't get the bunker, yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. And basically this is what we mentioned earlier. the chain bombs. You use one bomb then oh.
It's over.
Just we're gonna reach the boss. So yeah, here, being careful. Sometimes you can get some bad situations there. Very nicely done. Going up to get a speed kill here. And then yeah, you can just tap dodge. And yeah, we're just gonna speed kill all of these enemies. And grab the power-ups. So yeah, the boss in 2.5 is similar to the boss in the first loop, that there are many safe spots. But yeah, the way you do it and the timings are different. So at least the start is the same. But the way you destroy the drones after is different than in the first loop. Nice, at least.
God. Don't trust that.
Yeah, definitely a good bomb. Because going up there is way more scarier than in the first loop. Yeah, you should have used a laser bomb. That's
Yeah.
the nice part. If you use a laser bomb,
Yeah.
you don't need to go down.
Yeah, you can kind of skip that, yeah.
But yeah, it went without a death, so that's nice. Yeah, only one bomb. And 2-6 now. So yeah, very scary stage as well. Last stage of the game.
Technically.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
What?
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen that
wow.
before.
Wow, the shot didn't deal with the missile fast enough.
Wow.
First time I saw that.
And this is some scuffed one here. I'm glad it's
Yeah.
happening.
Type C shot, the frontal shot is not strong enough to deal with the missile fast enough. Not very fun. Well, that's gonna make things a little bit more complicated. We'll see.
Yeah,
So
probably.
here,
Oh, okay.
here the green walls are insane. Very, very scary section. Yeah. One bomb to get out of this. And now we're gonna try to go back. Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, if you mess up the timing just slightly, a little bit, you're gonna get very, very bad configuration of bullets, so very scary. And same here. Like, basically, everything needs to be so much on point there that if you start to go out of routes, yeah, you need to bomb or you die. Good section at the end. Yeah, so we're gonna speed kill the big red planes here, unlike the first loop. But yeah, the last section is can be scary as well. Like, the game really doesn't let go. So yeah, scary dodge, yeah, yeah, finally bomb. Yeah, the section can kill. So so many times. But definitely a good bomb. And just to finish everything, 2-6 boss is insane. Very, very, very hard boss.
Oh.
Yeah, nice bomb, so you can get out of the pattern and do some nice point blank damage. And here the cutback is a lot harder to get, but very nicely done.
This banner is so scary.
Yeah, sometimes you can get a very good like configuration, or at least a very nice sense of how to read it, but if you miss and don't see it the right way, yeah, basically are gonna be forced to bomb. And the last pattern is insane, wow. Yeah, you actually try to survive as long as possible to use that bomb as late as possible, yeah. But yeah, the last pattern, usually you want to have 2 bombs to go through it kind of safely. And here Jaimers only had 1 bomb, so...
Yeah, it's not that bad of a mistake.
And then we have another stage. 2-7. With some shmup lore. And the big B. So the coolest boss in the game.
And I don't feel safe dodging this with 6 bombs.
Yeah. It's funny, like, with how many bombs you have in stock here, your confidence go down. The more bombs you have.
Yeah, zero confidence.
Yeah, on this boss you really want to use shot bomb and not laser bomb, because for some reason shot bomb deals
And
more damage.
Took so long.
Wow! Wow. And then you have the final Truas boss, Ibachi. Very, very hard boss, very random. Everything is hard in this boss. Yeah, first pattern, completely random.
Condition is really bad today.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rare acceleration at the end of the patterns make it a lot harder. Like the bullets start to move so fast, and the way the game actually really inputs is a little bit strange. Oh, nice dodge. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Sadly, we can't go for the suicide strat. We don't have any more life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So close from the final pattern. Yeah. The final pattern has a lot of HP, so it's very hard. Because the boss is moving in a very random way as well, so you can kinda learn it, but it's never gonna be the same. And if the boss decides to go down on the screen, so if it goes very low, it's much harder.
Right.
So nice.
There's one silly mistake too many doing the one.
Yeah.
But oh well. It's fine.
Yeah, 2cc. Yeah, there was one death with a full bomb stock, so I think. Yeah, the missile at the beginning of stage 2-6.
Yeah, there was just so many scuffed deaths. Like
Very
things
strange
that
death.
barely ever happen.
But yeah, the death with the beginning of stage 2-6 was really the strangest one.
Yeah. But hey, that's mountain ones. That's what we do them for. For the scuffed ones.
Yeah, at least that was, I think, a good demonstration of the game.
Yeah. That's just to demonstrate how volatile the game can get. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. Yeah, I also had like an early death in the first loop. And that basically like nuked all my score as well.
Yeah, on the All of Hell, but at least there was no because one death first loop is a fine, definitely.
Game over.
Still almost 250
One too
at
many,
least.
yeah. Yeah, the score, yeah, 250. Yeah.
Yeah, normally if you do like no missed no bomb first loop, you'll pretty guaranteed to get at least 300.
By
Yeah.
King.
Alright.
Don't watch.
I think that's going to be it for us. Right, the next up is Grand Cross Renovation by the 3-2. Look forward to that. It's a very cool game. Also want to play that still. It's a cool developer. Started on Jaimers on like PlayStation or Saturn. Like a make your own shmup engine kind of thing. Eventually like made it into a real game, but yeah. I think that'll get explained later, so see you guys later, man. Have fun with the rest of the marathon. And thanks, Juju, for the commentary.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry I couldn't do something very professional, but it was kind of a last minute thing. So.
Nah, it's great, man. It's great. Just here for the emotional support.
Thanks for the run. That's